Welcome to Arrival Coaching's Thrive Movement 2018 interview series. I am Beth Myers, your host and the owner of Arrival Coaching. I'm a Law of Attraction Empowerment coach, mentor, and speaker. This year's Thrive Movement Mother-Daughter series is highlighting thriving in real relationships. And I term real as real empowerment allows love. Thank you for watching as I introduce you to women who are daughters, some are mothers, and some are not. Each are welcomed to share and reflect on their role or roles as a mother and daughter, how that has influenced their journey to thrive and not just survive, and explore how they embrace real relationships to embrace their emotions and empower their connections with others, especially other women. Today, I would like to introduce you to my friend and colleague, Jacqueline Tabrizi. She's a certified QSCA Law of Attraction coach and a certified Jack Canfield Train the Trainer. She's a mother of 5, the co-host for the Konect Event in Baltimore with me, an inspirational, motivational, spiritual, and unconditional loving daughter of the universe. So Jacqueline, welcome.
Thank you, Beth. Thank you for having me today. I'm so excited to be here with you.
Thank you. I'm so excited to have you, my dear, and have your beautiful energy and sharing it with our audiences.
Thank you, Beth. Thank you. It's natural when I am sitting in front of a coach like you. Absolutely, all my energy will come up, all present, will be present.
Awesome. Well, that's how I feel being around you, because you have just such beautiful energy and just joy that exudes from your personality. And I just love being with you and being connected with you. So thank you for being here today.
Thank you. Thank you, Beth.
You're so welcome. Let's get started with our interview. Would that be okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go.
All right. Well, I'd love for you to give me 10 words or labels that you or others would describe you as.
Actually, Beth, it's about perspectives. Yes. All the time. It's about perspective. Mm-hmm. Some people see me determined, confident, loving, playful, and happy. Some people see me as a leader, peaceful, unstoppable, generative, authentic, positive-minded, non-judgmental. Some others see my determination as a stubbornness, see my confidence as arrogant, see my loving personality as weakness, see my playfulness and happiness as not authentic, as something as disguising to the truthness. So it depends about, and peaceful and not judgmental, as if they are some other weakness points.
Right.
So so it depends about the perspective you want to see the other person. But for me, I'm always me. I am what you see is what you get. Nothing disguising. This is me. Yeah.
That is so beautiful. Beautiful, Jacqueline. And I love how you brought up about perspective, because perspective is what shapes our lives, isn't it? Because there's that polarity of the two ways that we can view a quality, right? And some people see it as that positive quality, many that you've named, and some will see it as, oh, it's that stubbornness. She's just so stubborn. And that comes forth in our families, with our coworkers, with people that we might meet on the street, with that first impression that someone might have of us. And so I would love for you to share with me how you bring forth that just me piece of you. What do you do to just, be that real you?
Yeah. At the beginning, it wasn't easy, but growing in a community of, if you want, a limit, where you get limited as a woman, as a daughter, as a mother, as a wife. It's really something you will always struggle to put yourself where you want to be. Because growing up in that community, it limited your awareness, your being. When I look back and I see my childhood and I see the way people think of you, I say to myself, oh my God, I am a person really unstoppable, and I am the black sheep. Because for them, a woman should always be, if you want, number 2, if not number 10. For me, I was always saying, no, there is something else I can do. It's not how you shape or you mold my future. I could see that I was the daughter of God. There is something beyond. There is something bigger than being the wife of that man or the mother of those kids. I couldn't be limited to what they want me to be. So from there, I started my journey. At the beginning, I didn't know how. I didn't know how to change stuff in my life. All what I wanted just to be a step further. I didn't want to see myself the way they saw me. Because like I told you, whatever you are, it depends about perspectives. People would see you from themselves, not from who you really are. So I understood that, and I have understood that, and decided to be me, whoever me I am, whoever me be.
I love that. That's beautiful, and what courage that takes sometimes to step into that real you, being that daughter of God, the daughter of the universe, who you are. I imagine that has created a lot of change for you. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about your background and where you grew up and how you came on the path or the journey where you have been and continue to be on.
Actually, I grew up in the Middle East. And, we have great values there. As families, as, for us, we have lots of good values. But at the same time, as women, we have lots of limitations. Back then, now they have been changing. With time, stuff has been changing. But when I was 15 and 16, I got married and have 3 kids. 3 boys, and my life wasn't that smooth, lots of stuff, and I end up raising as a single mother at the beginning, 3 boys, and I got more attached to my mom because my mom helped me a lot to raise these kids. So the rules was splitted. She took from me the role of the mom as the mom at home, who would feed the kids, cook for the kids, take care of them. And this part, my mom took it, hold it. So for me was the other part, to be the mom who will teach, who will go and work to get the kids what they need, the other part of them. So that empowered me, gave me the empowerment to see the universe from other side, not the traditional mother. I wasn't a traditional mother at all at that time. And for that community and for that place, they want you to be the powered woman, and but at the same time, they want you to be under their rules. You can go and work and feed and do whatever you want, but at the end, you're gonna be under our rules. You live under our rules. So it wasn't easy. It wasn't at all easy. That makes me all the time if you want to see, it is like splitted. My life was splitted between two ways. Which one to choose? You have to choose, but you cannot choose. You have to be both. So I started to change and to grow. At the beginning, I lived the way that I want to please everyone. To be accepted by everyone, by the family, by the kids, by the environment, by the community, by everyone. I wanted to please everyone and to be accepted. And I felt that it wasn't easy, because as much as you give, as much as they want. So at the end, I saw myself emptied. As if whatever I have to give, and nothing into me. So I started to learn a new way in life. I started to be more into spiritual thing. I am a spiritual person, connected. I pray directly. I listen directly within. I ask always, what is my next best step? So many times when I was by myself, I was always evaluating if what I did right and what I did for the community not right. So I see that I was always guided. Since I didn't mean any hurt to anybody, I didn't do anything to stop others to live their own lives. So why they want me to stop my own purpose, my own life, just to please them? No. So from there, I started another journey in my life. Wow. And I decided to step more and more and more and learn more and get more into me, into the source within me, into God within me, because God is love. God is acceptance. This is God. So, and because I am the daughter of God, and if I want to be the daughter of God, at least I should see God in me and show it to others through love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, thank you for sharing a little bit about your journey and, what you came to realize, because that's really so important, to come to our own realization through our own experiences and what shows up for us that we like happening and what things show up that we don't like happening. And we have that choice. You talked about choice and how important that is. Can you share an example? You shared a little bit about some times that you felt disempowered. Were there any events in your life that really stand out as that was a really huge one for me?
actually, that is through my journey back then, every day I chose something to empower me, because if I look at it, at every event, always you have the choice.
Yes.
I could have a choice to be a victim.
Mm-hmm.
I could have be the woman who would say, oh, it's out of my control. I couldn't do anything. I could stop where I was and I lived whatever the life was. My choices were that no, I am more than that. I can do more than that. I can learn. I can see what is better for me and for my kids. At the beginning was all my perspective is how to make a better life for me and for my kids. How to take them one more step up, and I cannot take them I couldn't take them one more step up if I don't take myself first one step up. This came to me by I didn't learn it. It was innate within me. Mm-hmm. It was there. So I was always looking, what is the best step in this situation? How can I be better not to be a victim? I don't want to be a victim. I'm not a victim because I believed till now, I knew. One day, I was at that time a mother of one son, and I was 17 years old, and I was afraid. Circumstances around me made me feel the fear of what next, what will happen, how can I solve this? It's not my fault in my mind. So I asked God, and for me was the God in the sky. I told him, please, God, please, can you please surround me with your veil? Make me feel safe. Guide my day, guide my life, make me see what is better for me and for my son, and give me the power to step into your power. And until this moment, Beth, I still feel that veil surround me at every move, in every movement, in every step, in everything. Right or wrong, I always see they are lessons for me to grow, to see what's in that lesson, to grow. I forgive myself for everything I did because it was the best choice for me of what I knew. That's why I always forgive myself, because I forgive others too. So that's why I see myself empowered when I see how God helped me move from where I was to where I am now. And always with love, always with, my power was love, and still love, unconditional love.
And that is what you exude. The very first time I met you in Atlanta, in person, it was you were the most loving person. That we knew one another's names basically, but we didn't know because we went through the same coaching academy and had connection that way. And to be able to see one another and give each other that heartfelt hug.
Yeah, yes.
An event that we were both attending, it was just so powerful. And I felt that ever since. And, you know, I remember you are a person that loves to have fun. Would that be true?
True. Yes.
I want to ask you this. Is that something that's been an everyday thing from your entire life? Or how has that fun part of you come out, gone in, stayed out, and played every day of your life? Tell us a little bit about that.
You know, when I was little, I was like tagged as if the witty person from any circumstances. I will do something funny. You know, I will look at it as if a funny thing. Right. So wherever I was, wherever I stayed, they would say always, "Oh, Jackie, you always make us laugh and you motivate us. You give us always the will to be better and to have fun and to enjoy what is around us. You know, whatever it is, you make the ingredients. You do the ingredients to come up with something funny and something happy." And even when I was struggling at that time, at my age, little age, 20 years old with 3 kids, and even though my friends are still going to school, to university, they always say, "Oh my God, Jackie, we cannot see you with all what you have, with all these responsibilities, one time blaming or unhappy. You were always happy, smiling. You have money, you don't have money, it's the same. You are always happy and you like to have fun." So yeah, I'm a funny, happy person.
Yeah. And I remember at the elevator, getting off the elevator, and you were getting on, and you were dressed up. Why were you dressed up? And I didn't recognize you, did I?
with that wig going, with that, like Mary Morrow.
That's right. It was the 20s, I think. After the event, and you were headed down with a friend you had just met. And you were just having such fun playing the part.
Yeah,
and
yes.
It's Jackie.
You didn't recognize me at that time because, you know, I am with that short hair, blonde, and that with the cigarettes.
Right. But
yeah,
as soon as you said, "It's Jackie," it was like, how could I not have known you? Because you were being so playful and fun, and that loving energy was from you as well. So.
Thank you. It's nice sometimes to get out of your head and be just you, happy and funny, because, you know, life meant to be fun.
Yes, it is. It is.
Yeah.
We don't, many of us do not live in that at all. We allow outer circumstances to create something different for us.
Yes, to condition us in a different way, to look at just the tag that life gives us, a mother, a daughter. You know, we don't live our spirits. We live only what happened around us. We live in our bodies. We shape life. But we are more than our bodies. We are more than what you can see in us. We are bigger than that. The source our spirit, our soul is bigger than our bodies. But unfortunately, when we are living the circumstances, we start living just with our senses, with what we see and what we touch and what we smell, and what it is not true. We are beyond that. Our bodies is only to serve us, to live on this life. We have to take care of that, but we don't have to limit ourselves with our body and what is the reality, because people think this is the reality. No, we can change this reality every day. Every day we can change it. We can see beyond. We can see the reality we want to live, not the reality we are living. And yes, this is only when we surrender and when we see, yes, it's fun, and this is the only day I'm gonna live, and how I want to live. how do I will let God within me take me on this journey. I want always to allow God in me to guide my day in every way.
Well, you brought up two powerful words, surrender and allowing, and how important that is in life.
Sure.
How do you help your daughters? Because you have 5 children, right? 3 sons.
Yes.
And you
Yes.
have 2 daughters. So tell me a little bit about how you have helped your daughters shift their view of themselves that was maybe very different from how you were viewed as a child growing up.
Absolutely. My daughter's circumstances totally different than mine, even though they have their own path, because everyone has his own way to see life. Right. So every time sometimes I go to the conditional life, like how I grew, and all of a sudden I say, oh no, this is not the way. I don't want to be the old mom. I want to be the spiritual mom. I want to be the believer. I want my kids to see that in me. So sometimes I go into a lecture and I see this is not the right way. This is not the right way to teach them life. I have to be the person they should see and will to follow the steps. So all what I do with my daughters, I meet them halfway. I see in them where they can be powerful, and I give them the push there. I try to make them always focus on how to be better, to be the better way of themselves, how to grow. I try all my will and all my power to make them see how they are powerful and they are great, and totally the difference from where I was to where I want them to see how they are successful, how they are powerful, how they did through the day. I make them see what they did good.
Yes, focus on that which you desire to see for them and they want, right?
Yes. And wherever they come to me, sometimes disempowered or something like this, I always lead them to go within. Always look within. Take your breath in. Ask within. See what you really are. I go with them sometimes, not like a mother, like a coach. Sometimes they ask me, Mom, stop being a coach, be a mom. You know.
Right.
So I try to do the mix.
Right.
So, but yes, at the end, I keep focusing on empowering them and trigger the powerness within themselves, so they can grow in a better way in themselves.
Yeah. That's so powerful and important, because you're putting your attention and your focus on empowerment. There are no victims here. You know, it's all about choice and what you choose to focus on. And that's your choice. And you are holding that space. You're holding that vision as their mom.
Yes.
You know, for them, to help them to reach that. How old are your daughters now?
The eldest is 23, and the youngest is 20. At 20. Right. Yeah.
Awesome. Yes. Awesome. And are they working toward their goals and their dreams of what they desire currently?
Absolutely. They always have. I always give them the choice. You choose. You choose what you want, and of course, I empower them and I try to make them see the light in what they are choosing. why they, and it's okay if you do a mistake. It's okay if you choose the wrong one now, because out of it you will learn what you need to learn. So don't make it hard on yourself.
Right.
Be gentle with yourself. Love yourself. Accept yourself. Because when you accept yourself, you will see clarity in that. You will be more clear on what is your next step.
Right. Such powerful
Thank you.
vision and a way to be. You talked about you just be.
Yes.
And to help them just be, and then to make those choices. And there's grace that's given, there's forgiveness, there's allowance for, we all learn, if we learn through something that is a mistake, it's really not a mistake, it's a learning opportunity to
Absolutely.
help move us forward, so that we have that as part of our experience to say, well, that's really what I want, or that's what I don't want.
Yeah, I don't want them to feel guilty at anything, because the guilt feelings makes you struggle, and you cannot move on. You cannot. If you always hold this within yourself and you feel guilty and you feel you will feel unhappy. You won't see anything that makes you better when you feel guilty. So no, there is no, you accept yourself, forgive yourself, and move on. It's okay.
Right. Yeah, how important that is. Definitely. Well, Jacqueline, we have an event that's coming up, don't we?
Yes, absolutely. Oh my God, I'm looking forward to that event.
Me too. And what I'd like to do is try and screen share that. And we'll also put it in the link below the video, so that people, if they're interested in learning more, they're able to do that. So let me see if I can pull that up here and put that on our screen. Here we go. Can you see it?
Oh, yes. The beautiful Christy.
Yes. And, Christy Whitman is the reason why we got connected, right?
Absolutely. Yes, she is.
Yeah. And, she's a transformational leader. She's a celebrity coach and the New York Times bestselling author of a new book that comes out on September 25th. Quantum Success, 7 Essential Laws for a Thriving, Joyful, fits right in with you, doesn't it, Jacqueline?
Yes.
And prosperous relationship with work and money. So, she has appeared so many different places, and I'm going to keep that there so we can see her picture, and if you want to read a little bit more about her. But she's the CEO and founder of the Quantum Success Coaching Academy that we both attended and are certified coaches from. It's a law of attraction coaching program, which is really what you have practiced your entire life, which you didn't know at the time. That's what you were practicing. But it's being connected within. It's being connected to source, whether it's God, Goddess, all that is, a greater being, to bring forth in your reality what you really do desire, right?
Yeah, correct. Yes. Yes. And she is a leader in entrepreneurship. She is great. Look at her, from where she began, from where she started, and where she is now. She is a hero. Yeah.
She really is. She is that transformational leader that both you and I think, vision as someone who we desire to be like, because she created in her life an astronomical success. And continuing, as she focuses on something, she creates that, and she helps other people do that through her coaching, and the thousands of people that she has coached, and thousands of people that she has touched through the Quantum Success Coaching Academy, and now through her new book that's coming out. Right?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. And we don't forget, she is a great mom too.
Yes, she is. And that was the interview that I did last month, was with her, and talking a little bit about her journey as a daughter of the universe, a daughter of her 2 sons, and her relationship with her mother. So very, very powerful. So Jacqueline, do you want to tell us a little bit about our event that we're going to be co-hosting on September the 30th, and tell us a little bit about where it's located, what it's a little bit, what they're going to get to experience if they decide to join us.
Yeah. First, it's located in Baltimore, Maryland, at Tabrizi's venue, and it is at the 500 Harbor View, on the water. The food is delicious. Let's start from there.
And what is the name of the venue where we're going to be?
Tabrizi's. It's my husband's venue. But it's well known. If you Google it, you will see. So it's highly rated. But I'm looking for the connection with people there, with the like-minded people, for the women, men, whoever would like to join us there, just to be ourselves, to be authentic, to make some good connections, and to learn from each other and from Christy, and to have the possibility to make friends, partners, just to be safe in the environment. You find the place, the safe place for everyone to be who they really want to be. So I can see the place full of great soul. They are all happy, connecting, talking about their businesses, find the possibility to grow their businesses and grow their connections, find some maybe partners. This is how I can see it. What about you?
Yes. Oh, I see that too. I see it being very high energy, and just a sharing of people being real, just showing up as the real people who they are, and being able to step into what they desire for their life to be more joyful and prosperous and thriving, just as Christy's book talks about. And the cool thing is she's going to be there as doing a book signing, getting to socialize and talk to people that are at the event, being able for you to ask questions of her and her experiences. And then after the delicious dinner, which I have gotten to eat at your restaurant, meeting with the other ambassadors that are helping to put this event on. Delicious, delicious food, and just a beautiful view over the marina and the harbor in Baltimore. And so in the evening after dinner, I just see this book talk, like a book club that you would have in your living room, but it's going to be with lots of people who are wanting to learn and hear some real life experiences from some of the things that Christy's written about in her book, and hear it from her and how it applied in her life, or with people that she's coached in your life, and how it has transpired in your life, in my life, and some of the other ambassadors who have gotten to pre-read her book as well. So definitely a place you want to be on September 30th from 3:30 to 8 p.m. at Tabrizi's restaurant or venue, right there at 500, is it Harbor View Drive? Is that right, Jacqueline?
Right, correct, right. Yeah. Yes.
And, we invite you, whether you're in the Maryland area, Virginia, West Virginia, Delaware, New Jersey, wherever you live. If you live across the pond, come join us. It's 15 minutes from the airport, right, Jacqueline?
Correct, 15 minutes from the WI. Yes.
And there are lots of places to stay downtown at the
Correct.
if you want to come for a weekend and end it on a high note on Sunday evening, September 30th, to get you started for your week. And you also get a copy of Christy's book. It's a hardcover book that you can actually have her sign and get a little book talk to help move you into digesting the book on your own and reading that or sharing it with other people.
Yeah, sure. And especially get connected with Christy, because really she is a person you would love to learn from.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. She has helped shift my life in so many ways.
And mine too. And mine too.
Yeah. And then just the like-minded people that we get to connect with. You and I would have not have met probably in the way that we met without being connected to Christy. And then getting to meet another transformational leader, Lisa Nichols, at the in Atlanta. So, you know, just powerful interactions, a way to connect, network, and learn. And we invite you to come out on September 30th to that event. So, Jacqueline, are there any last words that you would like to share with our viewers that you'd like to share about either thriving in relationships with mothers and daughters, or about our event, or how people can get in touch with you?
Yes, I would love to say to them, please come, join us, be with us, enjoy this connection, and be you, like you said all the time, be you. And I would love to say thank you for this opportunity today with you, Beth, for Make It Real. And I love you. That's it.
Well, I love you, Jacqueline. I am so grateful for you taking time and spending here with me in this conversation, and being able to spread your joy and your light and your love as a daughter of the universe with our viewers. And I invite each of you to, you know, thrive in your real relationships, because real empowerment allows love. And Jacqueline is just another one of the amazing people that I have gotten to be connected with, that helps bring forth that in her relationships. And hopefully there were some nuggets of wisdom that you were able to take away today. Would love for you to share that in the comments below the video. And as always, if this is something that resonates for you, please feel free to share this interview, to go back and take a look at Arrival Coaching's YouTube channel and be able to hear more interviews in thriving in relationships, especially with this mother-daughter series that we're focusing on for 2018. And this month, my focus has been on #vision. And Jacqueline, you just helped bring forth vision in such a beautiful way, and how it can shift and it can change and it can be grounded in that realness. So again, thank you. I love you.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you too. Thank you, Beth, for having me. And I cannot wait until we connect again, and until our event on September 30th, to be all together.
Yes, indeed.
And spread love everywhere.
That's right. That's right. So be well, be true, and be you. And thank you for taking time today. Until next month, take good care.